this deep inside of me. But they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing.
Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Raya's Voyage. Thank you so much for clicking this video. As you already know, I'm going to be discussing, like, if you've ever had that overwhelming feeling, or while you're on your journey, you're on your path to do better, right? You're following your purpose and your dreams, and you find yourself in this financial hardship and it feels like a roadblock because it's making you just really anxious, and it's kind of blocking a little bit of your like the way you're moving a little bit, right? Like, it's throwing you a little bit off because your mind is a little bit more focused on that aspect, and it's kind of making a mental block into your space. So we're going to be discussing that, as I'm really experiencing that right now. So let's get into it. Okay, so the reason that I am discussing this topic right now, financial hardship with entrepreneurship, is because it's kind of can be hard to balance the two, right? It can be hard balancing the fact that you got to go work like a part-time or full-time job while you're really trying to walk into your purpose, your alignment. And that's what has me thinking, like, to get to that blessing, right, you have to go through the sacrifice, and you do have to do things that you don't want to do. And it is a tough situation, and it's just something that you need to kind of make your peace with it in that moment, and you need to relax and know that everything is going to happen the way that it's supposed to happen. Like, everything's going to unreveal the way it's supposed to, and in the end of all that, that is when you're going to see your blessing, right? That is when things are going to fall into alignment and opportunities are going to present themselves. So I find myself, for example, my experience right now is I'm just so anxious lately because I know that I'm going to have to start creating some more income. I'm going to have to, find a part-time job, find a full-time job, preferably 4 days a week, so that I have time to focus on what I really want to focus on. So right now, in this moment that I'm in right now, I do have to make sacrifice, and I do have to start creating an income that I don't really want to do. Like, I'm just gonna have to find a job. I'm going to try to find something that relates to my purpose, but in the midst of the time that is needed, like, it's a short time. I'm gonna say in the next 30 days, I'm going to need an income, right? I'm going to have to figure out a source of income that's going to help me keep me afloat during these times. And I'm just dreading it so bad, y'all. I'm dreading it so bad. It's something that I know I should have kind of done a little bit sooner, but I kind of feel like, I just think this is all happening for a reason, right? The way things are kind of happening, the speed of everything. And right now, all I can do is, slowly start, applying myself to applying for those jobs, or applying for those jobs, or trying to do things that are going to create an abundance of income for me a little bit sooner than later, right? So sometimes I do feel like I could be here, there, and there and doing multiple things, but I feel like they're all a benefit for me, right? And I've been told, like, I need to focus on one thing, apply myself, know everything, but it's just really hard for me to do that because I'm really interested in all these different things. So it's like I just really want to find a way to balance it all, because I just don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm just feel motivated to do those things. And if I'm not doing all those things at once, then it kind of feel like a disservice. It feels like not a service to me, like fulfilling my soul. But I also feel like the biggest struggle that I'm having right now is because I'm doing several things to make sure I'm organizing everything and setting up routines and systems. And I'm honestly probably going to come up with a video, because this is something that I really need to reflect on. You have to have systems in place to be able to get it done, right? Like, I've already been told, I was consistent, and then I kind of stopped being consistent because it did get a little bit overwhelming. And I took a minute because I'm like, I do need to create these systems. But then I feel like time kind of went by a little faster, like a whole week. And then I realized, like, I didn't really edit any videos. I didn't really film. And that's a problem. So even though I have a lot of things on my plate, I still have to be consistent. Like on this platform, for example, like I need to be consistent. I need to show up the way that I intended to show up when I first started. And that looks like, 3-4 times a week, posting videos with just me. You know what I'm saying? Is everything is happening the way that it needs to happen. And sometimes you got to do the things that you do not want to do to be able to get to that bigger blessing and that bigger picture that you set up for yourself. And I'm here with you. I resonate that you may be working a job, or you may be thinking like, yo, I'm gonna have to really find some money. Because at the end of the day, I still need to have extra money to be able to invest in myself. Like, whether that's courses, information, items that I need. And even for my self-care, like there's things for my self-care that I feel like my body needs, because I'm in a season of cleansing my body, cleansing my mind, detoxing anything in my body that's not serving me. And I just really believe in detoxing and stuff. And to do those things, sometimes it costs money to be able to invest in those things, right? And at the end of the day, I feel like you got to take care of your mind, your body, your soul, the way that you're going to take care of your business. So if that kind of makes sense, you got to treat your business like it's you, right? It's a reflection of you. And you want it to all kind of be balanced, and you want it to be working as you kind of intended it to work, if that makes sense.
I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel. I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental.